What's up, everyone? It's your boy Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Thunder. See what I have here? This is my Nintendo Switch box. I know I bought a Nintendo Switch last year on launch day, and I've always had you know good vibes about it. Now here are my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 1 year later. I still say it's a really good system. Um, for one thing, I know I haven't played it much, probably because I be working. Probably because I be working my ass off every single day, and as a as an adult in his 30s, it's going to be quite difficult to try to you know put work and free time together. I do a lot. I not only have a day job, but I also do like other projects. Like, you know, I'm, I do YouTube reviews, as you can see, as you may have known, and there are other stuff I do. But anyway, here are my thoughts on the Switch. Like, as of this day, I only have seven retail games for it. I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Obviously, it's a port of the Wii U version. Which I never own. But I did hear this version is like, have like additional content. So, I mean, me personally, I skipped out on the Wii U. So, this was literally the legitimate reason why I bought this game for the Switch anyway last year. Of course, you can't go wrong with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This was literally the number one reason why I bought a Switch. Haven't really gotten too far in it. It's like one of the best open world Zelda titles. I mean, the only open world Zelda title I could think of out there. But I mean, I love Breath of the Wild. I love Zelda Breath of the Wild. Uh, might give it a go again sometime in the future when I can, because I haven't really gotten far in this one at all. So far, this is a personal favorite. Disgaea 5 complete. Um, for this, I have it's basically like a strategy RPG. I'm pretty sure some people out there may know about the Disgaea series, um, which was on previous platforms, most notably PlayStation platforms, if I cannot recall. But this is a great game right here, and I suggest everybody to pick this up. Another game I bought on launch night when I got my Nintendo Switch was Super Bomberman R. Now, this was a great puzzle game right here, and I feel that obviously I felt that Konami sort of redeemed themselves with this release of this game. But of course, this was the real reason why, and this was literally the other reason why I picked up the Nintendo Switch at launch. It's fun to play, obviously, especially when you're playing against multiplayer mode. Now, the online of this game, I will say it did have some notable issues, but haven't really experienced too much of it when I first played this game on lunch night and a couple of days later afterwards. So this is another game you should get. So far, this is my favorite game on the Nintendo Switch, Cinnamon EX. Definitely, I'm a big fan of shoot 'em ups, and this is this is one title you should obviously pick up. Now, yes, it's a mature rated game, but it has some like elements in this game where you know, I hate to say it, this game is literally not for kids because of kind of like a lot of swearing and you know said subject matter that you do not want your kids to hear about. But overall, it's still an excellent shoot 'em up. This right here is, in my honest opinion, is the definitive version of this game. Go out, pick yourself up a copy. It's it was hard to find when I first bought it, so go ahead and pick it up. Of course, you cannot go wrong with Super Mario Odyssey right here. Now, I mean, I like this game a little bit. This is literally like the first 3D Mario game I've ever played since Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. And because after Super Mario Sunshine, I lost interest in 3D Mario games altogether. But when this came up, this kind of caught my eye, and I was not let down right by it whatsoever. Last but not least, I also have Rayman Legends Definitive Edition on the Switch. I remember playing this game on the Wii U at a Wii U Experience event back in 2012. But this is one. But considering this is like an over 5-year-old game, I still it's still fun to play regardless, especially since it has additional content. Now, of course, we're going to take a look at some of the digital games right here. Um, okay, you got digital games like, of course, Skyride for the Switch. Don't bother playing this game; it's terrible. I mean, it may be cheap, but it's worth the money. But at the same time, it's not worth your time. Then you got Night Terrors, which is like an auto run game. Uh, hard, to, you know, it's fun, but it's kind of is all right here. Of course, you got your a.k.a. collection games. I have a couple of Neo Geo games on here. My Mighty Gunvolt Burst is definitely a good game. Of course, Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment, Blaster Master Zero, the definitive remake of the original NES game, and I love it. I love it. Haven't really gotten to the end yet, but the original Blaster Master on NES is actually my favorite game on there. So, and that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are literally my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 1 year after I bought it. Now, I know certain games like Bayonetta was released on the Switch as well. And, eventually I am going to plan on getting that game too, because I haven't played a single Bayonetta game ever. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 1 year later. Now, I don't know if they're going to release things like I haven't really kept up with it lately, but I don't know if they're going to release things like Virtual Console, because that would be a good idea. Nintendo, I know you're listening. We need GameCube and Dreamcast games on the Switch. But that's all I have to say. Do I like the Nintendo Switch? Of course. It's a great console. I mean, it was worth every penny out there. As of now, this is Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. I'm signing out. Keep playing your video games. Stay tuned for more.